Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. So I figured since it was so beautiful outside that I would come outside and do my recap of the Shop My Stash for the month of February. I've got my dad's Wawa here, Emily. Bubby, come here. And the other dog, Bub. He's out here too. So I was going to try and put you on my brother's bumper, the bumper of his car, but screw it. I have been sick for the past couple of weeks, so I haven't really worn a whole lot of makeup. And so I did wear quite a bit of makeup the first couple weeks of the month, but with me being with a migraine for 72 hours and then having the downfall of trying to recover after a migraine, my brain was just fried. And then I got some food related issues after that, and I dealt with that for a couple of days. So it's been kind of one of those kind of the past 2 weeks. So I figured I would come sit out. Oh, there's the sky. I would come sit outside and record this Shop My Stash. I didn't like pull like a bunch of like eyeshadow palettes this past month because I was working on the 2 palettes, multiple like combined looks where I was doing like 14 looks with the BH Cosmetics Zodiac and the Zodiac Love Signs palette. I got 12 looks out of the 14 recorded so far. I did pull the singles, but the only time I've ever I used this month was to do like swatches. I'm gonna set you on that. So I was looking for like certain shades for another video idea that I had, so that's really the only time I touched it. I did use the one sheet mask. This is the other one that I've got left. I will probably do this one tonight, and then I'm going to be getting a shower here in a little bit, so I will be putting these on after my shower. So I plan on using these today, and I'll record a video on these. I've had these for a while and they feel like quite desiccated in there. I mean, the whole package is like right around them, so we'll see how these go. I have tried like those gold masks that you buy from like Amazon, and I don't think that they really do anything. I pulled 3 stacks from my True Colors. I was going to use these in like Valentine's Day looks, and I ended up just sticking with the BH Cosmetics palette, so I didn't even get a chance to use that. My Garnier Active stuff is used to about down to here. I've been using this like after my shower. I just kind of spray it on my face, and then like if I'm wearing makeup, I kind of spray it over my face after I use powder products to try and like knock some of the powder down. The fragrances, I did finally open the Prada Candy, and it's definitely not for me. I love the Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture, and then the Eternity for Men. I really like men's colognes, but this one my dad was like, that just doesn't smell right on you. I like it, but he just didn't think it smelled good. And this one really smells like candy. This one smells like an old lady with a candy hint, and then like 24 hours after you put it on, you actually smell like the sweet candy fragrance. Oh hell, I pulled 2 LA Color little palettes and didn't even realize these were in here. Whoops, my bad. I had to stop recording for a second. I was having a coughing fit. Okay, so I pulled 3 primers, the Milani Prime Perfection, the Peter Thomas Roth, and the VDL Lumelayer primer. I did use all of these. What I'll probably do is keep this in my basket for next for March, and then I should have the other one in here. Where is it? I used the Dr. Jart BB cream to like contour. It's kind of like it's light medium, but it's really dark and it's kind of gray, and it's too dark for me. And then this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Blurring Skin Tint with sunscreen. This is in shade 8. I also use this over that to like cream contour. I pulled the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think I've used this like twice this month. I pulled the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze. I've used this every time I've done makeup. And it doesn't even look like I've like touched the palette. There's like a little bit of movement in the center, but I'm sure you could go ham on this thing and it wouldn't matter at all. I pulled a couple of foundations, the Superstay, the CoverGirl, the Maybelline Superstay in 102 and 120. I have used these, and then I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Porcelain once. Needless to say, I don't like foundation. I don't wear a whole lot of foundation. I don't care for it. I have a spider over here. I don't know why those are in there. I pulled the Urban Decay All Nighter. I used this once. I have masked with this one twice. This is the Origins Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. I actually recorded a chit chat kind of video with this 2 days? Yesterday? I don't know. I had taken a shower, and then when I got out of the shower, I put this on and did like a chit chat thing, and I put this shirt on. So this is the next day. I have the Dr. Jart Cicapair and Tiger Grass cream. I have used this. I have got some like weird spots on my nose that keep getting what feels like cat hairs in them, but it's not a cat hair, it's a sebaceous filament, and it hurts, and they're like little porcupines sticking out. The eye cream is almost done, thankfully. I'm digging products out here. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, I didn't even use it this month. I need to try and use it. The Bubble Tea Macaroon Lip Balm is like almost done. I usually just stick my bottom lip in there and get some on it and smear it around. So I love this stuff. When it's out, I will probably have to rebuy it. I pulled the Luna by Luna in Electra for my highlight. This is beautiful. It's blinding on its own. I did pull the Physicians Formula in Pearl, thinking that this might be a little too dark and I could put this on first and then put this on over, or vice versa. I've only done that like once this month, so I've only used this once. But this one actually has a pretty good dent in it for me using it. I pulled the Tarte Party Blush, and I've used this every time I've worn makeup. It still doesn't look like I've even touched it. I've been using this to color correct this month. I really like it. I pulled a couple of different like concealers. I used the Makeup Revolution in C2, and it is light enough to brighten my under eye. It's like a half a shade to a shade lighter than my natural skin tone on my face. The Maybelline Fit Me in Fair is the same color as my skin right now on my face. My neck is lighter than my face. And then the NYX, I think I might have used like one or two like dots of this over concealer in order to like help brighten once. I didn't use it a whole lot. There is like a bus convention going on. What the heck? I am sitting out front on the driveway, and there's like a bunch of like big over-the-road buses. Okay, I let the buses go by, and there was a motorcycle that drove by. Ooh, breaking stuff. I put some stuff back in there. Okay, so for brows this month, I pulled the ColourPop in, this is like dark brown. I don't even know how much is left in here. Somebody gave it to me. I also pulled two of mine in Taupe and Coffee. I have been using those like with each other. I pulled the Occult from my line of cosmetics. I have used this at least once. The IT Cosmetics No Tug Gel Eyeliner. This goes on like kind of gray. This is supposed to be black. I have used this to tightline my waterline. I used the Bright Now in my lower waterline to brighten, and the Milani iTech Extreme. I've used this basically exclusively over my lash line. The sugar one, I only used it like once, and it was kind of difficult to get in my waterline, so I'll probably have to pull this for March because it is green, and it'll be St. Patrick's Day makeup. The Essence Soft Contour liner I didn't use, but the one from the Tarte line in Boho I did use at least once. I don't really wear lip liners. I'm kind of like trying to force myself to use them. I pulled a couple of lip glosses. One of them is Cutie from my line, and then the Buxom one in Rose Julep. I have used both of those at least once. The Ofra Liquid Lipstick in Unzipped from Ipsy, I used this at least once. The Bite Lipstick in Rhubarb. I love this lipstick. I love the way it feels. I love how it goes on and it wears, and the color payoff. It's amazing. This is one I'll like get up first thing in the morning after I brush my teeth, and I'll put this on and like wear it all day and like completely forget that I'm even wearing it. This is Love Pop from Clinique. It's like a metallic mauve pink shade. I've worn that quite a few times. The butter lipstick in Ripe Berry, I've used this one quite a bit as well. It's like a big crack in the center of it. That's weird. I don't remember that being there. I pulled this one. I didn't even use it. This is in Vavoom. It's very similar in color to some of the other ones that I was using. Probably shouldn't have pulled 4 lipsticks that were all about the same darn shade. The Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I have used this every time I've done my brows. I will have to do a review on this. I will probably review this and then compare it to the Cella Clear Brow Gel and give my opinions on it then. Needless to say, I don't care for this one. And then the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 5. This was like a little sample that I got either from like a Birchbox or an Ipsy well over a year ago. And the little guy is still going. It still has product. It's not dried out. I like it. It worked great. Somehow I pulled 3 mascaras. The Makeup Forever Excessive Lash, it's almost dried up, but I like the little like wand on it. It works really good getting the lower lash line. The Stila Huge Lash Mascara does the exact same thing to me that the Too Faced Better Than Sex does. And then this one here, this Tarteist Lash Paint, I hate how big the wand is, and like when you open it, I don't even know, it's probably too bright out here to show you, but it's got all these like ridges and stuff around the top where it like screws in up here, and the hole is like pretty far down in there, and then you're supposed to like lock it into place. But the mascara formula is fine. I just hate the brush and I hate the design. And then here's 3 things that I didn't even use this month. I just like the 2 eyeshadow palettes, these little guys. I didn't even know these were in here. This is from Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon in Cheeky. Mostly I use this for like a blush. And then I've got a liquid eyeliner in Prism. I didn't even use it. It's like a grayish purple with multicolored glitter in it. And then the Real Chemistry Luminous 3-Minute Peel. I need to do more research on this. I'm kind of afraid to use it because sometimes peeling masks have a bad reaction with my skin. So this is everything from my February Shop My Stash basket. I just kind of tossed everything back in here. If you like these Shop My Stashes, let me know, because I am like getting a lot more use. Now sometimes like these, I'll forget that they're in here, or I'll like run out of time or ideas to use these, and my health isn't that great. So usually about 2 weeks, 3 weeks of the month I'm wearing makeup, and then the rest of the month I'm not feeling that great. So I don't always use makeup. I'm not quite sure where it stopped recording. But if you like these Shop My Stashes, let me know. I really like doing them because it gives me a better idea of what I'm using, what I like, what I don't like. Like with the clear brow gels, it gives me a better understanding of what the pros and cons are for both of them that I own, and gives me something to look for if I'm going to be like repurchasing something or looking for something similar. I know the one that I really like is quite expensive, and I know I can find one either with like the $6 one from ColourPop, or I know that there are other like drugstore clear brow gels out there that I can pick up for under $10, and the one I'm currently using is like $30. And I don't know how much the Anastasia one is. I don't even know. This one here, I don't know how much these are, but I don't even know if this is a full size or a sample, but I just don't care for it. It's way too stiff. But using the Shop My Stash feature for the month gives me a really good idea of what I like in a product and what I don't like in a product. It's forcing me to use things like over and over and over again, instead of like going in one day and picking one product and then going in another day and picking a different product. Forcing myself to use the same product for an entire month gives me not only a better understanding of the product, it lets me know whether or not I like something over something else. I'm better able to like form an opinion on products. And And I got to thinking the other day, I've done quite a few different like looks with certain products, but I've never reviewed them. And one of them I've had for almost a year now, and I've done quite a few videos on it, and I've never once done a review on it. So I think doing the Shop My Stashes has made me realize that, oh, I just like talk about these in a video. I've never done like an actual like sit down review of some of these products. So what I think I'm gonna do in March is do like a sit down video and go over the products that I've used for January and February and talk about what things, like do like a top 5 and a bottom 5 or something like that, and pick out products that I thought I would like or that I did like, and then I ended up using them for a solid month and didn't like them as much, or things that I got more use out of and I was like, oh, I really like this product kind of thing. And or have I found like a new ride or die kind of product, something that I would love to like repurchase when it runs out. So it's given me a better understanding of what I own. And I really like the fact that this has given me the opportunity to do that. So hopefully you guys like these videos. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you shop your stash and whether or not you have any of the products that I've been using. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Hopefully you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.